Hey guys, it's Natalia. How are you doing? So I want to show you how to download a TI-83 emulator so that way you can show students how to use your TI-84 or 83 calculator while you project it onto your TV or your LCD projector. So if you're at the Algebra 2 link, I just have the Algebra 2 Google Doc right here for you guys. And if you get to this part, and you know what, let me make a tiny URL as well. So that way it's a little bit easier for you guys to go to. So copy that, and then, okay, so algebra 2 stuff. So to get to this tiny URL, you just need to type this part in. And once you get there, you'll see exactly what I see here. And so if you scroll down here, I have the YouTube channels for mine and Brent's. So in case you're going to be absent one day or something, you can probably use either of those, have your kids catch up. I have two different TI-84 emulators. The first one is from Martine that the school district paid for, or the school paid for. It's just wabbit.emu.org. So if you get to there, this is where we are. You're going to hit on download Wabbit EMU. So click on that and just make sure you click on, whoops, hold on, let me go back. Oh no, actually I would turn over. That's good. Okay. And then you get to this point and then you're going to open that, but then it's going to ask you to borrow a ROM image. So this is where you need to go down over here where it says download. And this is a Dropbox link. You need to go ahead and download to your desktop. If I click on this right here, you'll be directed to this file. I would suggest you download it. You can't preview it, so I would suggest that you just download it directly. So this is what it looks like. I would just download this. It also gave you the option to download it. So download it, save it onto your desktop. And then once you have it on your desktop, because I have it on my desktop, and just to show you, let me see here. So this is my desktop and I have it downloaded right here. I just put a Wabbit EMU so that way it's easier for me to find. And then once I do that, I'm going to go to browse ROM. So click on browse and then you're going to go to your desktop because it's easier to find that way. And then right here, there's the Wabbit EMU, and then open and then finish. And then ta-da, hold on a second. This just stopped sharing. There is your TI84 calculator, which I was having one heck of a time this week teaching Algebra 2 when we're talking about the roots and the zeros, because the guided notes didn't have an option of factoring some of them. So this way, if I need to graph something, I'm able to graph it and I could just show students as I'm pushing these buttons. Like for example, X, and a big one was like X cubed. For some reason, they couldn't figure it out. And once you put the X cube on there, they can't figure out how to move that cursor down. So I'm like, grab the little right arrow and push on that. And so then if you're just graphing this polynomial, so I'm just gonna make, because sometimes they just don't know where the darn buttons are. So then here is what I have. Let me make sure that's doing it. And then you just hit graph. And look, it's so much easier for me to actually show them this. And then another problem we had is when we talked about max and min, which we haven't talked about yet, but when we do, the windows, like you can't find the max right here. So it'd be great if I could just tell them, hey, go to the Y max right here. And we're going to change the Y max to maybe 50 instead of 10, and then hit enter and then graph. And that way they can just see exactly what you're doing rather than you try to describe it. So that's the first one that I have for you guys. So that one works really well. Another one that I have that I found that was really useful is on the actual TI84 website. And this one we would have to purchase, which I'm totally okay doing that. But it does give you a 90-day free trial. And that one, let me see if I can redo this. Okay, is going to be on this one here. This is the Education TI81. And so you click on that. You get to this part here, you're going to download it on the window. So just click on that. It'll download, keep it. And it takes a little bit of time. And then finally, when it does open, it's going to ask you to either purchase it, use a 90-day trial, or upload the current one that you have. But we don't have any current one. We're not going to pay for it yet. So just use the 90-day trial. That's like 3 months. And so really 3 months, it should probably take us close to the end of the semester or school year. And if this is something that we want, then next year we can certainly purchase it for everyone at the school. And so it's installing, next, install. And I really like this one because this one, not only do you get to see the new version of the TI84 Plus, but then in addition to that, you can also see like the functions on the right side as you're typing it. So it's a little bit more user-friendly. Okay, so then we're just gonna click on no, continue with 90-day version, hit next, accept the agreement. And then ta-da, then you have this one right here, which is really, really awesome because you're able to kind of like see exactly what you're doing right here with the press key histories and whatnot. And so if I just want to grab something, you can see it here, and then you just click on like x to the third power minus 2 or 4x squared. Whoops, you know what? I totally screwed this up. Hold on, delete it. See, if I would have told my students how to do this, that's exactly what they've done. They would not have pushed the little button right there to move the cursor down. There we go. Minus 4x squared. Whoops, delete. Okay, we'll just do it that way. And then you hit graph, and that way the students can see exactly what you're pushing. And this is another one that you can definitely use that I find very helpful. So hopefully that will help you guys to show your students how to use the emulators. You have 2 different options. Yeah, all right, have a great day. Take care.